Florida as the Magic are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. With Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And, of course, Zach LaVine. To any doubters, he put them to bed as he made his acquisition look like a perfect fit in his first game out. Definitely a positive outing and boding well for things to come.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Here's Middleton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing deep with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Kick out to LaVine. Shot clock at 6. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said, when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Isaac. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And the rejection by Zubac.
Great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. Guy entered the league, everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
For 3, LaVine. Los Angeles with another miss. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac is improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
Pass to Middleton. Six to shoot. Now Covington. Back to Middleton. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. For three, LaVine. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
On the wing, Isaac. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
For three, LaVine. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Suggs. Out to the right wing. Here's Bamba. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Second chance shot. LaVine wide open. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the Magic pick up two. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You tend to forget this about LaVine.
At the line for the Clippers.
So young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Taken away by Holiday. And LaVine, here we go. And the basket is good. LaVine's got 8 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Wagner with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Isaac. Here's Suggs. Isaac with the steal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Coming on the floor for your Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
On defense, the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. And the shot is good.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
LA timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Coming on the floor for the Clippers.
.35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kennard. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
Yes.
And now you see them
Yes.
starting to really work the ball. Inside.
Yes.
Here's Kennard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
4 seconds left. And Harris shoots it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And then Carter with the dunk.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Jones drives in. Can't get it to fall.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
First team foul.
Here's Hampton. He gives the team some steady offense. Under 10 points a game. Out to the wing. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That'll be his second foul.
Put your jacket on.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Pass to Okeke. Orlando moving the ball around. Fultz, no good. Clippers trail by 8. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Jones. Goes up off the inbound.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Hampton. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Pass to Redick. Fultz looking around. Here's Hampton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Timeout Clippers. And your 407.
Both teams changing it up here.
407 dance team.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Levine with it. Isaac picks him up. Outside Holiday. And here we go with the Magic pass break. The offensive rebound. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan. and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Driving the lane. Pass to Carter. And the rejection by Zubac. For three, Middleton. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Inside. Here's Isaac.
Yeah, put it on.
Throws it down.
Yeah, you got him.
Yes.
Isaac
1 second.
out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
No, you want me to do it. Yeah. Go ahead. What you doing? You checking it out? Huh? What are you doing? You want to take it off? You want to take it off? Huh? Go ahead. No, Daddy's not going. You go outside with Adam. No.
On the wing, Levine. 10 points for him. Here's Covington. Rebounded by Hampton. Orlando leading by 11. At the elbow, Suggs. Pass to Hampton. Driving inside. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
15 free throw numbers, really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
He's off on the second. Clippers trail by 12. And Levine, here we go. Comes up empty down low.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Isaac. Trying to get open as Carter. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic. Here's Levine. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Brooks with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Middleton right side. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
A shot by Hampton with no one around. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Mo Bamba.
1:27 left in the first half of the game. From downtown, can't hit that one. So Orlando will take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Robert Covington picks one up.
Team foul.
And you want to see that Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line. And with their struggles at the line this quarter, their free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
And how about that, Covington rising up, throwing it down with some authority.
Here's Hampton. Sinks the triple. Hampton's got 9.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the paint. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Middleton. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They break it out, 5 on 3. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Misses the 3. For 3, Levine. And Bamba pulls it down.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
.11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Levine, here we go. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
And so it's Orlando with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 19.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to Covington. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Bamba. The Clippers grab the miss. Levine with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Zubac. Doesn't go for him. And Orlando the other way now. 22 is their biggest lead. And here is Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Levine can't hit.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
For 3, Levine knocks down the 3 ball. Levine's got 13.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Middleton looking it over. Here's Holiday. That one, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. To the inside. And it's Wagner missing. It's tipped. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 19. In the corner, it's Levine. Three-pointer.
On defense, Isaac using all of his height and wingspan, and it really creates a situation where the offensive player is uncomfortable.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Levine with it. He's got 13. And Bamba pulls it down.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Orlando now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. From deep, Brooks. The Clippers really having a tough go here. On the wing, Levine. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. And it's Brooks in the corner for the three. Traps in the tray. Brooks has got 9.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's Levine. And stolen by Wagner. Brooks from outside. Hands it from downtown. Brooks has got 9 points here in the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. No one near fault as he lets it go. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
2 minutes.
Out to Carter.
2 minutes.
Shoots the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Dives to the hoop. And the dunk by Hampton.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
No one covered. Hampton's got 14.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Kennard's shot is off. And it's the Magic with the ball. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
The sweet crossover, too. Kennard's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
The lineup for your Magic. Terrence Ross.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Kennard's shot is off.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 5. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's the Orlando Magic way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific.
For your 4-on-7.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Williams. Pass to Kennard. And back in the day, Greg,
Yes.
Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys
What
missing
happened?
games, Kevin.
Where your shoes at?
Honestly,
No.
really
Okay.
on for load management in this regard. I want to invest $1 million in a player. I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Back to Fultz. Out to Carter. Over Jones. And it's Carter missing.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that he has a painful cramp right now, but they're trying everything they can think of to work it out.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Yep, that one goes in there.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. That one, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Out left to the wing. Here's Harrell. They grab their own miss. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kennard with the ball. And Hampton picks him up defensively. Jones. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Fultz. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Los Angeles now. Jones.
Orlando foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Down low. Back to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Kennard's shot is off.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And Orlando making a change here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pass to Jones. Over Ross. Lets it go. Here's Hartenstein. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hartenstein's got 6 in the quarter. And finish off by Wagner.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Kennard for 3. Ross grabs the board. Now Suggs. And there's the drive. And the jam by Ross.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And Suggs throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And here's Kennard. 4 on the shot clock. And the Clippers miss again.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. To stop the run, and the shot falls short this time. Right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Tries the spin move. Kennard's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Suggs.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best